These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. Hit him with a left jab. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. Good counter punch. Nice counter shot. Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
Did you see the nerves on a fighter stepping into the ring, Tom? It can tell you so much about a fighter. And then look in the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
A very competitive round here so far.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
He threw a punch and just got countered. That counter punch caught him clean. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. Miss with that jab. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Crawford. Here we go, round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
Counterpuncher is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
And he scores with the counter. That counter shot lands. The straight right just misses. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
A perfect counter lands. Swing and a miss with the jab. The courage on display here is incredible. How about that time counter shot? I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Crawford in that. And there's the bell for round three. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. There's a counter shot. Beautiful counter shot. And he misses with that jab. Punch, counter punch. thought there would be some more action here. Catch and shoot. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. A perfect counter shot. Beautiful counter punch. They drop their guard, they get caught. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. It's bombs away. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Crawford. And here we go to the fourth round. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Nice counter. We wanted action, and they are giving us action. Big swing and a miss with the hook. You've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses. How do you deal with it?
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Couldn't land that jab. This fight has a real good flow to it. Those counter punches have to hurt. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Crawford and that. There's the bell to start round 5. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Good idea, but misses with the left hook. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. These two are the perfect dance partners.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Nice catch. Now that is a massive knockdown. Let's take another look.
Even I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give me your ball.
Sugar Ray Robinson just got rocked. Sugar Ray is down. We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Let's talk about Robinson. On to the 6th round. And there's the bell to start the round. Good counter punching. Nice punch. And that hook misses. Is he going to punch himself out, though? And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
Back and forth they go. Punch lands. They exchange punches. Robinson got buzzed there. He's in trouble. I don't believe it. One of the all-time greats. Robinson goes down. Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
That's lights.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you continue.
Talk about Robinson in that. Here we go. It's round 7. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle, man. He's got to bluff him.
Well done with that counter shot. Here we go with the lightweights. Get ready to see some blazing hand speed and fancy footwork.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
He missed with that jab. Nice counter punch. Nice counter. They're both trying for a knockout. Nice counter shot. This fighter has been extremely aggressive so far, Johnny, but how do they keep it up over the distance of this fight?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tell. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
Punches coming from every angle. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Crawford in that last. There's the bell to start round 8. How much do they have left in the tank after that last round?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept.
What a blow to the head there. Let's see it again on instant replay.
Shot from the gods, they say.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen.